The International American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, Iica, continues to provide technical assistance to members of the Backyard Gardeners Network Initiative, the BGNI, understanding the importance of backyard gardening as a main contributor to households, food security, nutrition, and providing direct access to diverse foods. Iica embarked on an initiative to educate gardeners who are part of the network. It entails hands-on theoretical and practical exercises which demonstrated the best practices. Members of the network, Joan Charles and Lorraine Brazan, says for females like themselves, this means that their gardening practices are more climate-friendly and they have healthier foods on their plates.
In order for us to keep healthy, we have to use what nature provides. And this demonstration this morning is of utmost importance so that I can continue in my backyard farming. I even do flowers too. I eat what I grow because it's good for my health. It keeps down diabetes, hypertension, and so forth. So I think this initiative is very good and it should be throughout the country, because if everybody have a little backyard gardening, they know how to do their composting and so, it will help in their food bill. The food bill will not be that high.
Okay, well, I try to grow as much of my greens as possible, veggies and so. So yes, if I know I can have something that could enrich the soil, something that is natural, something that is has high nutrients value in itself, I'm going to use it, extremely as much as possible, because it will contribute to the output, the amount of crops that I get, as well as the value of the crops itself.
This exercise assists in the creation of economic opportunities through the adoption of bioeconomic modules, such as the incorporation of composting, which converts waste into a resource. Derek Charles, National Specialist at Iica, speaking on the objective of the training, says the idea is to give the backyard gardeners as much knowledge as possible so that they can turn into viable projects.
We are here today training the backyard gardeners in composting. We're on the Cardi field station. It's a collaborative effort between Iica and Cardi to construct a composting site with a number of composting bins where we'll be capable of training farmers and extension officers on the science of composting. Composting is an essential element in the backyard. In addition to that, we expect the backyard gardeners to have some level of rainwater harvesting. They will have the essential garden, which is the vegetable garden. They will have the herbs, and most likely they will have some probably small ruminants.
Other members of the network, Kelvin Thompson and Nicole Sutherland, are hopeful that acquired skills will contribute to improved operations in their gardens.
Composting is very important to me because we're using what nature gave us, the leaves, the plants, the grass, which we consider weeds. We could use that to nourish the plants and to put back into the soil what it's giving us.
It's using things that come from the garden itself while you're getting it ready to plant your produce. So it's sort of a cycle where you use the stuff that you would take out of your garden, like the weeds and such, and put it back into the garden so that it provides nurturing and nutrients for your plants.
The Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, Iica, officially launched the first Backyard Gardeners Network initiative in Grenada last year in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. Christina John, GBN News.